Who did this? Who's done this crime? Ruki. Hi everyone, we're the Emperor Smile podcast here to brighten your day. Welcome back. This is Amy, aka Wi-Fi Daily.
This is Cali, aka dailyjiangcheng.
And this is Ruki, aka Bluetooth Daily.
I want to really quickly say thank you to those who came to our game day. I know I announced that pretty last minute at the end of the last episode, but it was a ton of fun. So if you guys are interested in hopping in again, we can definitely hold another one.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
There were some glorious moments.
Very glorious moments indeed.
Yes.
So we're going straight to the audience questions. The first one is favorite month, time of year, and why?
Okay, well, it is the summer months now, and it's hot, and it's sweltering. I do admit, I really like the summer months. Like, I kind of like the heat, and what comes with it is, like, you know, swimming and stuff. And especially because summer months are really, like, a nice time to go outside at night. And it's, like, not too cold and not too warm. And, like, do some stargazing. An annual meteor shower is during August, so, like, that's the best.
The only bad thing about summer nights is, like, bugs and mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That really sucks, because I'm allergic to mosquitoes. But, you know, wear some long sleeves. Do your best. Mosquito repellent and all that.
Do your best. Do your best.
I also like fall a lot, especially because of the pretty colors, but I feel like I never get to see all the trees in the warm orange, yellow, red palettes.
You should come to Chicago then, because that shit is everywhere.
Yeah, it's never like super iconic here because we don't get like winter here. We don't get snow, so our trees don't feel the need to die. And so they're just always green.
Our trees will drop dead at any given second the moment they have the chance.
Incredible.
My favorite seasons are spring and fall. They kind of go hand in hand in the sense that, like, spring is the beginning of, like, the warm days and, you know, new life is being birthed and all that.
Yeah.
It's just like everything's coming to life.
Mm-hmm.
It's still like the perfect medium of like being warm but not too warm where it's like it's not like summer. You can still wear a sweater, you know, pants.
Oh, and all the rain too.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And I like fall because like it's the end of the seasons and it's like I said, it's hand in hand. I can still wear like a sweater. It's kind of more on the chilly side, but it's still not too chilly. I can still go out and enjoy the pretty colors of the trees and like the oranges or whatever. It's a more colder season, so I can like grab warmer drinks.
Oh yeah, warm drinks. That's where it's at. Some hot chocolate on a nice autumn day.
Yeah. Plus, I can just rake up leaves and then jump into them.
I've never done that, and it always, like, whenever I see that, I'm just like, don't you just, like, jump headfirst into the ground?
Oh,
like...
bro, it's always an urge. Because, like, there's two things that we look forward to, at least in autumn. It's like looking at a leaf on the ground and thinking it's the crunchiest leaf, and when you step on it, it is.
Oh yeah, definitely the same here.
And then like when we pile leaves together, usually we don't do it like in a small pile. We do it like a big ass pile, like a big pile of leaves, and we just jump in it. You don't even hit the ground, dude. You just fucking blanket into the leaves.
Surreal. I always thought leaves couldn't hold my weight.
It's literally just that. You can just fall into them, and it's great.
Oh.
Plus, it's when all the bugs fucking go to sleep, so it's just like fucking.
Oh, even better, honestly. Ruki, what about you?
My favorite season is probably winter, although I also like fall, mostly because I don't like summer weather and also like the bugs and stuff. I don't like those. So winter is when like they won't be around, and and also because I just prefer cold weather, because with cold weather you could just pile on more clothes, and I don't like wearing clothes that like show off my skin that are like short sleeved or like shorts or anything like that. So it's better for me to winter or fall clothing is like way more comfortable for me to wear compared to suffering in a sweater in like summer or something.
Complete opposite, where I don't like wearing a ton of like layers and clothes, and I'm wearing like short shorts and a tank top right now. Like, and I'm just I'm vibing.
I fucking hate winter simply because of the snow. The snow can eat my ass.
Come here. We don't get any snow at all, literally.
But then I'll be thrown off my rhythm.
Ruki, I don't think you've ever even seen snow other than like.
Yeah, I haven't.
Oh my god.
I'm still laughing at that one time where one of our friends had moved to Chicago in the city, and they had talked about how it was snowing, so they brought an umbrella and opened it with them. I'm like, why would you open an umbrella? It's snowing. It's not gonna fucking get you wet.
For the record, that friend was also from California, so.
Yeah.
Incredible.
And it was not me, before anyone says so.
But you agreed.
Look, I've never dealt with snow. Don't judge me.
You don't bring an umbrella out with you in the winter when it's snowing.
I don't judge you for how you act during an earthquake. You don't get to judge me when I'm trying to do my best in the snow.
You don't bring an umbrella. It's so counterproductive.
I've never seen snow.
You didn't even see it when you went to Big Bear?
No, I went to Big Bear in like, when was it? Spring?
Oh.
So yeah, there wasn't any.
Let's plan a trip, bro. Let's go up there. Let's see the snow.
Just come over here in winter, and you'll
hell
be able
yeah.
to see a whole bunch of snow.
Yeah, let's go to Cali during the winter.
Yeah.
That's going to be a productive trip. I realized that the questions say, what's your favorite month? And then we all defaulted to general seasons. But
I mean, time of year is similar enough to
yeah,
seasons. It counts.
I named August, if that's anything.
In terms of a favorite month, I really don't have a favorite month.
Yeah.
I could be a basic bitch and say October, but I'm not gonna say that.
Months are a construct of human creation.
Yeah, we go by seasons.
That's a changeable thing in the world.
Yeah, but I don't have a favorite month. Months are just months to me. They're literally just time.
Yeah.
I blinked and it was no longer February. It was suddenly July.
And you're just like, huh.
But like, you know how like some people will say that November is their favorite month because that's when like all the school off days are and everything. Like you get a whole bunch of days off in November.
November is the best because my birthday is in there.
But like, yeah, like aside from the week-long breaks and stuff, November is the month that has like the most like school holidays. So like some people say that that's their favorite. I don't really have a favorite month.
I would say July simply because my birthday's in it, but I hate summer, so I'm not gonna say it. Like, summer is great in all in the sense that it's brighter outside and I love the sun, but not actually going outside and feeling the sun's rage against my skin.
Hey, fun fact, when we release this episode, it will be one of your birthdays.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
So,
You're
if I
right.
release this on time, everyone make sure to say happy birthday to Ruki, okay? Bye. Okay, do we want
I
to...
did the math wrong and I thought you were talking about Cali. And I was like, wait.
My birthday's in the middle of the week
But
next
then
week, so it's not going to be posted on that.
But then I checked the calendar and I was like, wait.
All right, do we want to move on to the next question, y'all?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, the next question. Thank you again for sending in a Modazushi themed question. Do you think Nia Huaisong's actions were justified?
Yes.
How about oh, okay. Never mind.
Wait, how about what?
I was gonna be like, oh, on the count of 1, 2, 3, let's say yes or no. And then I was too slow.
Okay, wait, let's Callie, you go first. Why?
Well, first of all, that motherfucker killed his brother, who he cared for deeply, so I can understand why he would go on a whole revenge route. Because if someone close to me got murdered by a small devil of a fucking rat, I would want to murder the rat too.
Not only that, but like naming Dre was like kind of sort of his parent too, because like they don't mention his mom, and like they say that how their dad like died early or something, right?
Yes, sibling parent.
So like his sibling was also kind of his parent too at the same time. So basically his only familial figure was killed. Like, dude.
And on top of that, Ne Hoi-sung didn't want to run the sect. And like, this isn't to sound cold-blooded, because I'm sure he was devastated that his brother died. Like, you know, his family.
Mhm.
It also like is in the fact that he didn't want to run the sect. He wanted to do his own thing, and he was hoping that his brother would live a very long and happy life so that he could run the sect and maybe have a child along the way, you know? He didn't want to
Yeah.
like run that shit. He wanted to do his own business. So when his brother died, along with the grief, he's just like, great, now I have a whole sect to look after, and I kind of don't want to do that.
Yeah, and he didn't spend his life like training to do that and stuff. So, well, kind of. For me, I don't. Justified is a kind of weird. I understand why he did it, but to me, like it doesn't quite. There's no way to justify like doing a big old murder, but I get why he did it, and I wouldn't be against him. Like, yeah, like fuck Jing Guang Yao, you know. And also, it ended up bringing back Wei Wuxian and stuff, so that's also great. But I feel like justified is not the right word for it.
Yeah.
It makes sense, but he didn't quite face the repercussions. And at the very least, I'm incredibly impressed by him.
To be fair, he wasn't the one that committed the murder. He just simply pushed the chess pieces into place for it to do it for him, you know?
Well, that doesn't make him any less guilty, though.
It doesn't, but in today's standards, if like people actually followed the law, he wouldn't be, you know, punished for it because he didn't do anything.
Well, that's the whole debate. Like, did Wen Ying kill Jin Zishuan or did Wei Wuxian kill Jin Zishuan? Like, Wei Ying was the knife in this case that was used to kill Jin Guang Yao. And like, you know, Huai Song was the wielder. So who's guilty, the knife or the wielder?
You got a point. You got a point, but still.
Wait, did you say Wen Ning or Wei Ying killed Jin Guang Yao?
I said Wei Ying. I got so passionate that I forgot to say Wei Wuxian.
You got so passionate about saying.
Because wasn't it Xi Chen?
It was.
It was
I
each
guess.
of that kind of just stabbed Jing Guang Yao.
It was a lot of people.
It was a lot of people. Like, first it was Jing Guang Yao cutting off his arm, and then not Jing Guang Yao. It was Lan Chen cutting Jing Guang Yao's arm off, and just as he was about to give up, when everything was Gucci, wasn't it Mingjoy like part of this too? Like his fucking corpse and everything? No, that was later. That was later. It was Jing Guang Yao. He was gonna give up, and then Ne Hoi-sung said he was doing something. He got stabbed through the chest.
Mm-hmm. Still, Zichen was the knife here.
Yeah. And then Ne Mingjoy's corpse comes in, fully assembled, and then the whole temple starts coming down for some reason. I can't remember. It's been a while since I read the novel.
Yeah, it's been a long while. Wasn't it that Wu Ying commanded the corpse too?
Yeah, he commanded the corpse, and then yeah, they were trapped in the coffin. And that was the end of it.
This is the review corner of Emperor Smilecast, where we try to remember what happened.
It's been a long fucking while since I read the novel.
It's really been a long time.
Yeah, I should reread it sometime.
Yeah.
But, like, don't get me wrong, Ni Hawai Song is one of my favorites, and I commend him. Like, he's cool. He got this mastermind thing going on. He's a genius. But, like, the fact that he got away with it also is probably something that is another sign of he's really good at what he does.
It's kind of that saying, like, shitty past, but still murder.
Yeah, like, it explains everything that he did very clearly, but it doesn't quite justify it in my head, because it's still murder.
Yeah, because, like, I can understand, and, like, why he would do it and why he would be on the revenge path. Like, hell yeah, bro. Yeah. You get it, but it's still murder, I guess. Back then, killing was a lot more different especially that it's in China too. So things run way more differently back then than they do now. So if anything, maybe his actions were seen as justified by whoever found out that he was the one behind it. You know?
You're right. Ancient fancy China. You're right.
Yeah,
it probably is.
The only one who found out was Wei Ying, and even then, that was a theory on Wei Ying's part. It was always left open ended, never confirmed. for real, but it's a good headcanon.
Because I mean, it's like throughout the novel, when has Wei Ying been wrong?
Yeah,
in like his deductions and stuff. So it's like,
just looks at what fucking Lan Wenzhi like, oh, you mean Beechin on my back? When has Wei Ying been wrong?
But things were more different back then. It's an entirely different culture. Shit ran different. We don't know if it would have been justified back then or not.
Yeah.
I mean, because like whenever not necessarily you, but like whenever someone reads like ancient Chinese fantasy novels or whatever, it's always about like, oh, if someone killed your blood family, yo, you should do shit to get back at that. So
yeah.
And they had certain laws too. I'm assuming that involved around killing. Like, hey, if you find someone robbing your house, you're free to just off them on the spot. You know, I don't. Like, hey, I see you stealing my prized possession. Prepare to die.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Niu Huaisang, he did do good, and also the fact that he was just like, I don't want anything else. I don't want the position of the sect leader. I just wanted revenge. And he got it.
Yeah, so
he's just vibing now.
Who knows what the fuck he's doing now?
Like, he didn't go on to keep being like absolutely batshit insane like Shui Yang was.
Yeah. No, Shui Yang was like a whole load of scary. He was fucking terrifying.
Yeah, he wasn't justified. But I think maybe like Huaisang had ample reason.
Yeah, he had reasons. And those reasons were valid, but the end actions are kind of. But also, since like I feel like if he had been caught, though, he would just be like, since it's revenge is complete, he would have been like, okay, if he got caught and like actually like punished for it and everything, he would probably just go with it.
Honestly, I would think he wouldn't have been punished for it.
If he did get caught, then I don't know if he'd be punished, but like if he did get caught and people like, I don't know, saying bad shit about him or whatever, he probably would just like shrug it off because he's just like, I got what I wanted to do.
I don't know.
Like if the truth came out, I feel like no one would really bat an eye at it because a lot of shit slid back then when you were a sect leader. And like if you did a certain thing, people were just like, oh, he did it for the greater good of his sect. Or it's just like, oh, that's just sect leader thing. You know, we don't question it. The government was fucked back then, dude.
Huaisang was really smart about it because what he did was he turned the whole world against Jin Guangyao. Like everyone was after him already.
Yeah.
So it was just a matter of time before someone else did the thing.
Yep.
At that point, with Jin Guangyao dead, if someone like found out that Nei Huaisang was the one to pull all the strings, if it was true, they would have been like, man, that dude is awesome. He's the one that led Jin Guangyao to his demise. Praise Nei Huaisang, you know? Like fucking weird ass shit.
Yeah. Yeah, like what they did with the Yiling Laozi.
Yeah.
The minute that like Yiling Laozi was on their side and killed all the ones, they're just like, hell yeah, praise Yiling Laozi. He's on our side. He's gonna win the war.
But then like the masses were so fickle and then they turned back on them like so quickly. It's kind of funny but also sad at the same time.
Mob mentality is so fucking scary because especially like it's scary, especially in that one scene where they find out that Jin Guangyao slept with his sister and they were just like, Yiling Laozi, like you're gonna get him, right? And he's just like, what?
We shouldn't just chilling there like, excuse me. I think to me, like, maybe I just wish Huaisang did it himself instead of making Lan Zichen do it, or making other people do his dirty work, I guess. He was justified in his reasons to seek revenge, but he kind of dragged a poor innocent Lan Zichen into it.
It's fucked. He was just using, like in the gist of it, he was using everyone mostly as pawn pieces. And honestly, I feel like even if Lan Zichen didn't do what he did, Wei Huaisang would either manipulate another to do it, like Wei Wuxian or like Lan Wangji, or if it really came down to it, he would probably just do it himself.
Yeah, but I feel like his actions of seeking revenge, yeah, I feel that. I get that. Sure, but the fact that he made his Jin Guangyao's sworn brother kill him, like, as some sort of cruel irony.
Yeah.
That seemed like that was not right of him, I guess.
It wasn't, because it fucked up Lan Zichen. It destroyed him.
Yeah, and like I was saying earlier, the issue with who is the knife here, who is being a tool used for murder, just like a parallel with Wen Ning and Wei Wuxian. like when Ning was not the guilty party.
No, he was just responding to Wei Wuxian's emotions.
So that's why it seems like, and it was incredibly unjustified for Wen Ning to have given up his life, supposedly, with the rest of the Wens just for Wei Wuxian's sake after that. So I feel like there's a parallel there. Like,
there's a lot to unwrap in terms of just like what's justified, what's not, what's okay, and what isn't. It's like,
I mean, that's the thing. It was all, that's like the mob mentality of looking at things in black and white when it's all really just gray.
Yeah, like there's really no set black and white. Like there could be good people that do bad shit, or there could be bad people that do good stuff, you know? Like you can't really just know.
Yeah, I think my final verdict is that his actions or reasons were justified, but the steps he took to get there were not.
Yeah. It wasn't cool. Like if he did it all by himself, like if he's the one that murdered Jin Wang Yao, like props to you, my dude. But he used everyone. Like he used everyone as an asset to him, and that shit I can't really let slide, you know?
Yeah, and though it ended up like happy for at least Wei Wuxian and Lan Wenji,
it fucked up everyone else. Like Jinling saw his uncle die.
Jinling had lost like a couple uncles.
He lost so much family. Just like Jiangcheng.
Yeah, okay.
It really just is fucked.
Yeah. Are we done with this question? Do we want to move on to the mindfulness moment?
Yeah.
Okay. Ruki, anytime you're ready. Wait, sorry.
Water break.
Let's take a water break.
You fool.
Trying to rush me.
We haven't done this in a while.
It really does suck for everyone else that happened in the end of the novel, though. Like they're barely struggling.
For real though, like Wang Shan like got some good stuff, but like a lot of other people ended up.
My favorite piece of art that someone's ever drawn that kind of just represents the end of the novel in a nutshell is like Wei Wuxian and Long Wenji dancing on a bunch of corpses.
Oh right.
That's my favorite piece of art.
That's so funny.
Because it's just like they're happy and in love and married, but everyone else is either dead or suffering.
Despite it all, Lan Wenji would have been fine if Wei Wuxian didn't come back.
That's
like
true.
he had coped, he had moved on, he had never hoped again to see Wei Wuxian, despite, everything. There was no realistic outcome, and then it happens, and so, he sees the opportunity, I guess. But, like, it ended up better for them, but it's still, things got pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, it was just a case of, like, in terms of Long Wenji having moved on, it was like Lon's only loved once. He only loved Wei Wuxian, and he's only gonna stay loving Wei Wuxian until the day he dies. So, when Wei Wuxian popped up, he's like, oh, okay, guess I'm gay again.
He's like, hello!
Roll up in your DMs, what's up?
Yo, what's up, Moshan Yu? Okay, Ruki, now, anytime you're ready, take it away.
One mindful moment goes a long way. Today I want to go over an equal breathing exercise. So basically this exercise will be about making sure that your inhales and your exhales are equal, the same length. So this is an exercise to help you with keeping balance, and also it can help just with keeping yourself calm. So for this exercise, the breath length that you want to use for it shouldn't be too easy, but it also shouldn't be too hard. So nothing like an outrageous 10 seconds, but like something like 3 to 5 seconds should be okay. So first off, you can settle yourself in a comfortable seated position. For this exercise, we'll be breathing through your nose. So you want to count during each inhale and exhale to make sure that they're equal, they're even. Or you can also choose a word or short phrase to repeat each time you inhale and exhale. But just for simplicity, for this exercise right now, I'll just use counts. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. And basically, you just keep on doing this, making sure that each inhale and exhale is equal with whatever length you chose. And do this for maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes, really depends on your mood, whether you're able to focus for that long or if you have the time or not. So I don't know what else to say.
You did great.
You did good.
You did great.
It's been a while, so you know.
I feel relaxed even though I did the breath like only 4 times. Thank you for joining us for this 23rd episode of Emperor Smilecast.
23rd.
Yeah, it's almost like half a year of doing this. Oh my gosh. A little more than half a year, actually.
Wow.
If you ever have any more questions, topics, or mindfulness moment suggestions, you can send them to our curiouscat.me/empsmilecast or on our Discord in the suggestion channel. We're very much appreciating the Modazushi themed questions. I think we can talk for way longer on them.
Also, if you can send some topics, that'd be Gucci too, because we don't have that many.
Yeah, topics don't have to be long. You can just say, one of the characters that you want us to talk about, or I'm going to say this again, bunnies.
You can hit us up if you want another game day or something too.
Yeah, just send us a message. We'll most likely hold one, even if it's just one person asks.
Yeah.
Because it's a ton of fun, and we like hanging out with you guys. The server link is pinned on our Twitter @EmpSmilecast. So please be sure to hit follows, join the server, come chat with us. Thanks for sharing a laugh with us.
Thank you.
Thank you, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
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 That works.
Be gay, do crimes.
Skate fast, eat ass.
Don't. That doesn't sound hygienic.
What do you know?
What do you know?
Listen, that sounds like a fun Friday night for me.
You guys.
Why?